There's one task on your list right now that you've been circling for days. You've checked everything else off, but that one thing is still there, and it's costing you more undone than it ever would done. Psychologists call it the cognitive load of open loops. Every task you haven't completed occupies a background thread in your mind, pulling attention, draining focus, generating low-grade dread. By the end of this video, you'll know why doing your hardest task first isn't hustle advice. It's the most efficient use of the cognitive resources you actually have. The phrase comes from a line commonly attributed to Mark Twain. If it's your job to eat a frog, it's best to do it first thing in the morning. And if it's your job to eat 2 frogs, eat the biggest one first. The frog is the task that matters most and that you want to do least. Usually it's the same task. That overlap, high importance, high resistance, is exactly why it needs to go first. The principle: lock your single most important task into the first working hour of your day, before email, before messages, before any reactive decision. That hour is protected. Nothing enters until the frog is eaten. The mechanism is partly biological. Cortisol, the hormone linked to alertness and cognitive sharpness, peaks in the first few hours after waking for most people. That window is your highest bandwidth time. What do you put in it? Compare 2 identical days. In one, you triage email and handle small tasks first. By the time you reach the hard thing, your focus is fractured, and the afternoon is half gone. In the other, the hard thing is done before most people have finished their coffee. Completing the hard task first creates a specific psychological effect: relief. The cognitive load of that open loop closes. The background dread lifts. What comes after it genuinely feels lighter, because it is. There's also a momentum effect. Completing a difficult task early in the day primes confidence. You've already won the hardest confrontation of the day. The remaining tasks exist in the context of someone who already did the hard thing. Avoidance also distorts perception. The longer a task sits undone, the more your brain inflates its difficulty. The frog you've been avoiding for a week feels bigger than it actually is. Every day you wait, it seems to grow. Each evening, or at the very start of your day, ask one question: what is the single most important task I could complete today? Not the easiest, not the most urgent, the most important. That is your frog. Block the first 60 to 90 minutes of your working day for that task exclusively. No email, no Slack, no warm-up tasks. Put the frog in that slot and treat the block as non-negotiable as a doctor's appointment. Before you start the frog, strip the environment. Close everything that isn't the task. Phone away, notifications off, one window open. You're lowering the escape routes. The only remaining option is to begin. If the frog feels too large, use the 2-minute entry point from the last video. Write 1 sentence of the report. Make 1 slide. Draw 1 diagram. You don't have to swallow it whole. You just have to take the first bite. When the frog is eaten, the rest of your day carries a different quality. You're not managing dread. You're not postponing anything critical. You're building on a win, not delaying a loss. Your most important, most dreaded task, first hour, before anything reactive gets in. That is the whole move. Subscribe, one principle to transform and thrive, every week. You know how to protect your peak hours now. But what do you do on the days where you have no peak at all, where you feel genuinely nothing? That's next.